Hi guys, Doug down here at Spurling Training Systems, located just off Main Street in Kennebunk. I want to give you a brief introduction to what STS is all about, as well as a tour of our 7,500 square foot facility. So we're quite different than your typical gym. How a client starts with us is they meet with a coach one-on-one with a complimentary fitness assessment or fitness evaluation. Basically what that is, it's a meeting with the coach. We sit down with you, we ask you all kinds of questions about what you're looking for and basically what you're trying to get out of it. So we take a look at your goals, any injuries you have, your history, what you've been doing in the past, anything like that, and basically give you a kind of a breakdown of how things work here, a little bit of an orientation to things. So that's that first step. From there, we're going to do a small assessment on you, figure out what we need to do as a coach, design a proper program for you. From there, the coach is going to design a program for you. Every client here has their own program that they follow, and whether you're an athlete or a youth client to an adult client, we have 2 different sessions for each population. So 2 sessions for the adults, 2 sessions for the kids. For the adults, we have adult conditioning and boot camp. Adult conditioning is your hour of what we call semi-private or small group training. So you're going to come in, you're going to grab your folder that has your own specific exercises, but you're going to be in a group for the motivation with your friends and your peers and your colleagues, stuff like that. So you feed off the energy of them, but you're following your own individualized program. A coach will be on the floor to walk you through the whole thing every time that you walk in the door. So that's your adult conditioning hour. They supplement that with a boot camp session. So your boot camp session is a little bit different than your typical boot camp, but it does have the high energy, the motivation of a boot camp, but it's a lot more personalized. We have 2 or 3 progressions and 2 or 3 regressions for each exercise, so we can individualize each station to the client specific to them. For the athletes or for the kids, we have athletic conditioning and speed and agility. Athletic conditioning is, again, similar to adult conditioning. They're going to come in, they're going to grab their program, and the coach is then going to lead them through their warm-up as a group, and then they're going to break off and do their own individualized program specific to them. So again, they have the energy of the group, but program is specific to them. They supplement that with speed and agility, which is your speed training, agility, plyometrics, stuff like that, specific to their sport. So those are our 4 sessions that we offer. Once the eval is done, once the program is designed, every session is monitored by a coach. We walk you through the whole thing. So that's a little bit of a lowdown how things work here. Now I want to give you a nice little tour. So right now we're standing, kind of back to us is the lobby. That's where our clients check in. We track your attendance. You check in with a coach, and then the coach is going to lead you through that entire session. So working your way down here, we have our kind of wall of testimonials. So after clients have been here for a period of time, they start to see the results they're looking for, they're happy with, and they're excited about their service that they get here. We ask them to write a testimonial, and then we frame it and put it up on the board. So we're continually, we try to add 1 or 2 of these every month for clients who have really gone above and beyond, working hard here. We're making our way now. We're standing on about 20 yards of turf. This is turf that we use for our warm-up as well as speed and agility training. And off to my right or your left is our athlete lounge. So we try here to create more of that third place. So you have your school or your work, then you have your home life, and then you have here. So we want you to not make this as a chore. We also want this to be a little bit of hangout area. So before or after your session, typically kids will hang out here. We have a TV, leather couch, ping pong table, foosball table, just a nice area for them to hang out before or after their session. They're not allowed to come in there while they're working during their session with the coach. Working your way down, we transition into our warm-up area. So obviously every workout starts with a warm-up led by a coach. It's going to start with foam rolling. So a client will grab their program, they'll grab their foam roller, and then a coach will take them through their warm-up on this turf. From there, they're going to transition into our middle area, which is all of our free weights. So we have our dumbbells up to 100 as well as adjustable benches. Our racks are kind of our multi-use area where we can do anything from squatting, benching, deadlifting, chin-ups, pull-ups, anything like that. Our platforms are again used for either Olympic lifts or deadlifts. Off to my left or your right is more of our functional area where we have our cable pulley for core exercises or isolation type exercises, as well as ropes, tires, slide boards, variations of pretty unique tools that we can either incorporate into a client's individualized program or into a boot camp. So working our way across here, we're going to transition into our other half of the facility. So we're transitioning into our other turf, as well as all of our tools that are on this back wall. So this turf is about 25 yards. This is where most of our speed agility work is done, as well as in a client's program, this is where they're going to be doing their open movement type exercises. So you have your sled pushes, your lunges. We do a lot of, all of our exercises are free weight based, and we're training athletes, so we want to train them to move, so we have a lot of open space where they can move. This is also where most of the boot camps take place. So, transitioning on this back wall, we start off with our 20 by 20 multi-purpose net. So again, trying to create that third place. A lot of kids will come in before or after their session and hit the golf ball into it, baseball, lacrosse shots, whatever they want to do. We also have a little piece of artificial ice for our hockey players that can hit into it. And again, working your way down, we have our vert tester to test your vertical jump for our kids. Along the wall here, all kinds of miscellaneous tools we can use. Slosh pipe, which is a water-filled implement. Obviously our agility ladders, weighted vests, anything like that. Working your way down along this wall, we have some of our TRX hanging, so real popular either in a client's program or in a boot camp session. Real nice body weight tool that we'll use. We have our agility bags and plyometric boxes that are often used in speed agility sessions. All of our miscellaneous kettlebells from various weights to half foam rollers to valve slides, fat grips, just a lot of unique tools that we can put into a client's individual program. Our sleds are used commonly in speed agility, in boot camp as a conditioning tool, or as a great finisher to a client's workout. And then wrapping up here, we have our med ball corner, as well as some more rings used for body weight training. We do a ton of med ball work here for both general population as well as athletes. So for general population, it's a great cardio tool, great conditioning tool. But for our athletes, we use it with this concrete wall, a lot of rotational slams, various slams with the med balls into the wall to create that power that an athlete needs. Wrapping up here, we're making our way back kind of into this functional area here with the slide boards and the tires that are used in boot camp and in programs. And then off to your left or my right is our bathrooms, water fountain, showers, stuff like that. And then you're going to make your way into the office where we, again, start with that initial assessment. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. That gives you a brief introduction to what STS is all about. Again, that assessment that we do is your first step. It's complimentary, no strings attached. We'll get you down here, give you a tour of the facility. You can meet the coaches. We'll get to know you and show you how we can help you and get you started. Hope to see you soon.